In this video, I am gonna be reorganizing my bookshelf. I recently acquired some new books, and so I had to move everything around to make sure that it would fit properly and nicely on my shelves. So I started by going to Barnes & Noble, which you'll see in the next clip, and then, yeah, I went to Barnes & Noble, and now you're gonna see my Barnes & Noble trip.
I stood where willows touch the tide, with lanterns lit on either side. The crossing called when dusk grew cold, a place for stories to unfold. I find the stones now worn and bare, no voices left, just evening air. The bridge.
Okay, I'm back in the car. I made a pseudo impulse purchase. I got the book that I was looking for. I'm excited. I bought this, and then my pseudo impulse purchase was fake skating. Oh, it's upside down. It was fake skating. I love hockey romance books, and I like hockey, and I have it on hold in my library, but I saw it and I was just like, it's right there, it's right there. But, okay, I could have bought, I wanted to buy 3 books, and I didn't. Because I was already in line and I didn't want to get out of line. I probably would have bought 3 books if I had not remembered the 3rd book while I was in line. The 3rd book is Beartown by Frederick Bachman. I think that's his name. I read Anxious People by him. It was really good, and I found out that Beartown is about hockey. So I wanted to read it, but I didn't buy it. Because I was too embarrassed to get out of line. Anyway, I'm gonna drive home now. So I bought this book, and if my memory is correct, I bought this book at the same time. This book had just come out. I didn't want a hard copy, but it was a signed copy, and there was something in me that just called and said, you need this book. So I bought it. Upon further reflection, it was not wise of me to buy this book when I bought it. I don't like hardcovers. They rarely fit in my bookshelf. I had never read anything from Stephanie Garber, let alone the 1st book, and this was the 3rd book. So that means that I would have had to buy another book before I could even read this, and read this book first. I got lucky in that I liked this book enough to buy the 2nd one to read, hopefully I'll get to the 3rd one. But this book is why I decided to start a book buying ban, with the intention of narrowing down my physical TBR. At a certain point, it was 2 shelves worth, a shelf and a half of books that were physical books that I owned that I had not read, and that I wasn't actively working towards reading. So I made a change. I stopped buying books just because I wanted them. The only time I could buy a book was if it was the next book in a series and I had already finished the book before it, I could buy it. If I was on vacation and I wanted to buy a book, I could buy a book. I broke my buying ban for the first time for my birthday, and I bought a bunch of books at half price because it was a special treat. And then nonfiction. And this is all just buying physical books. Like, it has nothing to do with libraries or reading online or anything like that. It was just purchasing physical books that were gonna sit here unread until I finally got around to them. That all being said, we've been going through my sister's room. We finally got to the books that she's had from her life and from other things, and I took a few things. So I'm not buying the books, but I'm still collecting more books. So I need to reevaluate it. Not that I'm gonna get rid of any of these books, but like, just a thought. Anyway, so I need to reorganize. It's quite a few books, so I need to reorganize my bookshelf, because I already got things on their side over there that I was like, not dealing with it right now, putting it away. Let's see, the books that I took, Catcher in the Rye, never read it, and thought, I'm not not actively interested in reading it, but, you know, if I ever do want to read it, I already have it. I don't need to go buy one. Same thing with Fahrenheit 451. I wanted to buy it a couple years ago, and then I never did, and now I don't have to buy it. The Legend of the Sleepy Hollow. I said, my mom and I were cleaning out the closet, and I was like, I've never heard of this book. She was like, you never heard? So I took it. 2 Star vs. the Forces of Evil books. I used to love this show. That finale, they did so dirty. But I'm interested. I'm intrigued. I'm gonna read this. Plus, they're like short. They're not like full-on novels. Then I found Turtles All the Way Down. I watched the movie, but I never read the book. And I'm intrigued. I don't know why I'm trying to justify it. These 2 books are like Peter Pan books. I don't know anything other than Peter Pan books. And I said, okay, immediately that's mine. I love Peter Pan. I love the story of Peter Pan. It's something happens with Peter Pan and I'm invested. I'm like, okay, I'm interested. I am gonna now try and organize all of these books on my shelf and hope it goes well.
Is gone the path unclear, but still I feel you linger here. We are the echoes on the stream, the fading light of someone's dream. Though time may wash the trail away, the crossing sings, we've not decayed. I whispered names into the mist, each one a soul the river kissed. Their memories in water lie beneath the ever-changing sky. I reach through reeds and shifting ground, your voice voices, they're a haunting sound. Though years have passed and names are worn, the crossing waits where we were born. Beneath the moon, the waters breathe. They guard the truths we once believed. The silent vow, a thread still tied between the worlds we now divide. We are the echoes on the stream, the fading light of...
Okay. I'm so excited. So I'm taking a break from doing my bookshelf, and I got a text from my county saying that my jury duty has been deferred or whatever. What did they say exactly? They said, "Sir, jury service is complete. You do not have to report." So I'm gonna buy tickets to Jester and Ford's wedding at a theater. I'm so excited. So the showing is on Wednesday, and my jury duty was Monday, and so I didn't want to buy tickets for Wednesday in case something happened for the jury duty, and I had to, stay longer. So I don't have to wait anymore. I'm gonna buy the tickets.
One stream, though time may wash the trail away, the crossing sings, we've not decayed. We've not decayed. Tiny paws on a birchwood limb, tail like fire in the morning dim. A chitter breaks the woven breeze among the rustle of the leaves. Whispers in the canopy so high, acorns hidden where the secrets lie. Every leap a fleeting trace, painted in this woodland space. Eyes like dusk and full of spark, dancing shadows through the bark. From branch to branch, a silent cheer. Autumn's heart is playing.
I finished, and I'm actually really happy with it so far. I still need to figure out where I'm going to put my board games, but I'm pretty happy with what I did. And I will take the camera off the tripod and give you a better look. So to start, I'll give you a wide angle. 'It's kind of hard to film this, but you know, you're getting what the best I can do. So down here, didn't change at all. This is good. This is my romance shelf. This is now fully unread books. It starts with nonfiction and moves into sort of classics fiction. This shelf is probably one of my favorite changes, and it is books that I am either currently reading, want to read soon, or want to read in the near future. This shelf didn't change at all, other than the fact that Queen of Shadows is not right there anymore. It's up there. This shelf changed. I moved these side stacking books behind my clock so that I could get them easier, and the books behind the clock were not so far out of the way. And then these are all fantasy / dark fantasy. Up here is high fantasy / Brandon Sanderson / whatever. It didn't change much, but I, looked at it and stuff. And then up here didn't change much either. It's mostly science fiction, and then it bleeds into fantasy because I have 3+ shelves of fantasy books. And then up here we have all of my nonfiction and literary fiction / classics that I have read. It makes them less accessible, but honestly, I don't need them to be that accessible because I've read them and I don't tend to reread my nonfictions that much. I'm pretty happy with it so far. I was really, really nervous about doing the whole TBR thing because it takes up so much more space to split them up like that. So I think I got a happy medium of taking out the books that I want to read soon or am in the middle of, putting them on a mini TBR shelf, and then I'll put them back and replace them with other books that I am in the middle of or want to read next. So yeah, I'm really excited, and I am happy that I did this, and that, yeah.